for the Cowboys.
He's an interesting guy, isn't it? They moved him over from linebacker to fullback so he could make the team.
And they say he has very good hands in addition to being tough. Irving makes the catch from Aikman. Picked up about 8. Bobby Taylor with Michael Irvin, who stays down.
Here's Michael Irvin. He's going to run the slant. You see, he's going to come about 4 yards and just come to the inside. Bobby Taylor was a little slow getting a jump on that, and it was the second guy in that got Michael Irvin.
Somebody flashed by, hit him in the back, maybe in the helmet with a knee. I think it was Huack.
Yeah, you know, we talk about hitters. The Eagles have one in this Tim Huack. He's number 45, and it looks like him. He's going to come flying by. You see, Irvin sees him, and Huack comes and just lowers it on him right there.
It looked like some helmet to helmet.
It looked like he was trying to use his helmet, but I think Michael Irvin was lucky in that he saw him, because, you know, after he got by Bobby Taylor, he catches that ball. Now watch, Michael Irvin sees that coming. Tim Huack does lead with his helmet on there. He tries to go helmet to helmet, but Michael Irvin gets his head down, and it wasn't helmet to helmet.
His head got twisted underneath against the artificial turf. And it's hard here at Veterans Stadium right now. For another update, let's return to James Brown in Los Angeles.
Hey, Pat and John, this is not a replay, but take a look at this. Kurt Warner going to Isaac Bruce, who beats Darnell Walker again, this time on the fade pattern. Second touchdown reception for Bruce. Boy, the Rams taking out their frustration on the Niners. 14-0. Back to Pat and John.
Watch Michael Irvin as he is in the grasp of Bobby Taylor, his shoulder and his head.
Yeah, it's just his right shoulder and his head right into the turf. And again, that was a result of his ducking from Tim Huack.
Yeah. And Irvin's still down. Caldwell of the Eagles over on the bench.
You see how Michael Irvin there was trying to shake his head initially. I think I think the injury was caused from the head hitting the turf. I mean, there's a lot of bad things about artificial turf, and the hardness of it is one of them. I mean, you know, you can get hit and then get hurt when you get hit, or you can also get it again when you hit the turf, because this is just carpet over cement is all this is.
And this at Veterans Stadium is very hard.
Hey, Howard, switch seats with me.
No way.
Come on, I've got the scoop on the Vikings-Lions game. I should be in the middle today.
Why don't you guys...
Vikings take on the double.
Very...
Michael Irvin still down, and they're still looking at Michael.
You know, this is one of these things that, you know, they take all the precautions that they can. I mean, and then every stadium has a way to get a player off the field. They're bringing a gurney out right now. They're not going to move him. They're not going to let him move. Players are all doing the one thing that they can, just, you know, pray that everything is all right, that Michael Irvin is all right here.
Did you see the pictures of the Dallas Stars' Mike Modano when he was hit and went into the board? The Eagle players are talking to their fans and asking them to be quiet.
Yeah, we just saw a picture there of Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
Emmitt Smith was down there with Michael Irvin the whole time, and when they brought this gurney in, Emmitt Smith left for the first time. This is one of those things that, you know, that every player feels, and every coach and everyone involved feels for the player that's down.
And as you said, they take no chances when an injury looks like this. They take no chances really of any injury, but particularly when it involves the neck, the head.
And they do a great job.
Yes,
I mean,
they do.
at one time, they didn't, and then this became a very important part. And there's X-ray facilities at every stadium. There's an ambulance at every stadium. They have ways to transport the players off the field.
You could see as he went down, he was trying to get his mouthpiece out of his mouth.
Well, and it was one of those things on that slant. He knew that he had Bobby Taylor beaten. So the next guy coming in was the strong safety, Tim Huack, and he saw him coming, and Huack was zeroing in on him, so he went to avoid that block, that tackle. In doing so, went right into the turf.